Hello and welcome to Nine Souls, a game I've been wanting to get around to playing for a while. I've had this sitting in my library for a little bit now, and yeah, from what I understand, it's a 2D platformer, kind of Souls-like, similar to Hollow Knight in that regard. It's got a large focus on deflecting stuff, similar to Sekiro, so I'm curious to see how it works, and I'm hoping I'm not too terrible at platforming. We'll need to see about that last one. We'll do standard mode. I can do a challenge, I'm sure. Right, we're already into our main character being near death. Someone playing a flute. Yee! I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Are you excited for dinner tonight? Auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. Yeah, I just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Come running to me just to talk about dinner. Oh right, the flower. Off we run. I mean, immediately. Okay, I can't launch myself into the water. Got attack. Got jumping. Can hold on to the edges of platforms. Does it mean wall jumping is a thing, or? No, I can just climb up ledges. Fair enough. I mean, this bit underneath me looks potentially hittable. I can't immediately do it. And you can drop down ledges. However, there's someone just out of reach up there. You can climb ropes. I've got no idea if there's like breakable walls, so I am just experimenting. What's this? Dead person's note. Crooked words etched into the ground. Found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. This messy note seems like the last words had ceased before they passed away. If I hit them, I cannot. Would have been a little bit cruel, but nah, it's fine. They're dead. We wouldn't have minded. Press X repeatedly gets you a combo. Okay. Camp scroll. Xuan Xuan's story scroll. One day, noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. Turned out to be a great hero. Handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. Bottom left corner, there's a note stating that it's the 63rd episode. Yeah, this kid's been playing for a while. Yeah, that's the stone I came out of. I thought there'd be some in the freaking cave. There's no single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? Crimson Hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower... There's one right up there. Wow, you're right. I'm not sure I can even climb that high. There's a boar. Hey, hold on. How did the boar get all the way up there? Stealing the flower. Well, I guess I know what we were doing. Oh, it snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. Ah, it's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. The board's not gone too far.
What?
Are you going to grab it back for me? Dankang boars can run real fast, you know. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. Yeah, I'm assuming that would be towards the village, so yeah, we can't go that way yet. In which case, keep checking for hidden stuff. Not that it necessarily exists. And... right, you can just wall run. Is that only on these surfaces? Couldn't say. Jump and press B to use the grappling hook. That is presumably destroyable from the other sides, so yeah, just jump on up. And this is all working out. Yeah, you can't hold on to that wall. It'll only be specific ones like this. Fair enough. This is making sense so far. You anything hidden? No. It looks vaguely destructible. Sadly, it is not. There is, however, you. Don't know how to parry yet, so I'm just gonna have to whack them. And there is a couple. Just wait for this guy to not be immediately below me. So far, we are hitless, which is good. Okay, we have been hit, never mind. Not sure if we have a health bar yet, but we seem to be doing okay. We've got two paths over here. Is that destructible, or is that... yeah, that's presumably come back later. I'll be able to get through this. Which means for now... hello, boar. I don't think I've got a proper, like, parry, do I? I'm just gonna whack him a bunch. I don't think he's even attacking, so I feel kind of bad. Yeah, no. Might be fast. That's all. No attacks. These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by the villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvests will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. Poor boar. He just wanted the flower. But he had to die for it. Which, seems a bit excessive. Hope you didn't get hurt. That ore was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It's only a few years ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. Ha, but you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. You should head back. We'll be in trouble if you find us here. I put on my hat. It's a similar hat to the person who I think killed me before, right? Because I've got like the veil on the hat. I don't know. Might just be coincidence. Well, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat and someone's even brewing wine. Had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Ah, don't say that. When you helped the elders of rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom Village and ensuring that we were all fed and clothed. There's something else I need to do. I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take a chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Yeah, good to see you. I'm enjoying this so far, but I've not done much other than beat up a boar who wanted a flower. Hope you're mostly feeling alright. Managed to eat anything? Just emotes. I'm gonna assume that is a possible yes. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. It says leave the fish to me and then he runs off in the opposite direction. A silly fella. When sunrise grace comes, sunset sigh. Every day a cherished sky. Chuan's been buzzing with energy as of late. We're all masked, but Chuan wasn't, was he? Apparently his parents had left before and he looked glum. That guy... Okay. Definitely a pretty game. It's all hand-drawn, as far as I'm aware.
慢行，慢行。
In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and their bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Who's fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. So be good children, listen, follow, and believe, and you may also be chosen one day. Why do I feel being chosen might not be a good thing? Will I ask you to heed your request? We get to hear the request, or is that as far as we get to snoop? It's as much snooping as we can do. What about you? You look important. Well, you're looking at beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. I mean, I didn't say anything. Trust me, that look in your eyes told me plenty. Bah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... never mind. You wouldn't get it. A character of bio. It's a conspiracy theorist. You know, fair enough. You do your conspiracies, silly man.
No silence.
You're back. Did you see anything interesting? In that, I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm gonna sew it onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. Makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course! I'll be seeing Mum and Dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. So her parents were chosen before. For whatever that means. Okay. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Yee, I'll be leaving in a few days. And make sure to eat properly when you're on your own. Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying.
Ayo.
Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know? Sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You can make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. Might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran to the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mum and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who'd have thought that playing the flute would make someone pop out of that stone? If you say so. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? It's very certain he's leaving, isn't he? There's not really anything proving that he will be. But I'm assuming he will for plot device reasons. What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. Where do we leave off? He journeyed over mountains and rivers. And then we fade to black. That's sweet so far. We're just entertaining a child. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you'll have to wait another 2 years for next harvest. I know. There's a security at the Apeman facility. The system indicates that they're currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your mystic nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That is a pity. If you had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph scout mode for reconnaissance. Body's just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It'd be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Or it wouldn't be. Certainly. Your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord G. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favour you. Right, well, immediately head to the left. Hey, freak. Finally showing your true colours, eh? I could see everything you were doing. I was just talking to myself. I think you can fill me with that stupid hat. You take me for one of those morons over there. Man talks himself. He's not talking to those who are watching. Watching? Oh, I think I haven't noticed. I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons. Demons don't exist. They're merely the delusions of fools. Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're a kind that eats people, too. This place isn't a paradise. There are no gods, and I sure as hell do not know who came up with all that mumbo-jumbo anyway. I admit it. You probably don't know a thing or... You probably know a thing or two about all this. No. Fine, keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Do you like mumbo jumbo? It's a fun phrase. Don't you hear it often enough in games, do you? Yeah. Guess we progress along with everyone else for now. Got firecrackers. It's like a proper festival. Puncture's been has an active imagination. All that loneliness has made him a bit cuckoo. Something we're on about the conspiracy theorist, I remember. It wasn't Schwanchun, yeah. We're on about the conspiracy theorists. Is that our chosen can go live with the gods. And they go. I'm not convinced. Peach trees have blossomed beautifully this year. Thank the gods for blessing our peach blossom village. And those people on the opposite side are dressed in what looks like the ceremonial gear attire. I'm a little concerned. Shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the flying machine. I'm not bowing. Right, okay. It's just being picked up. I mean, to me, that looked like his head was taken off and then his body was dumped. Right. I don't think they get to go live with anyone after this. Can I save the child? Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. Right, and do I not want to do this for either of the other two people who have almost definitely just died? God, spare us from your wrath.
说
What's happening, ye? Yeah, I must go. Take care of yourself, kid. What are you saying? Then who are you? Wait, I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Right, down we go into the corpse pit. Yeah, because you just got the bodies there. I actually got a health bar now as well. Okay, I can parry. And I can patch a talisman and then blow it up. Okay. I can figure that out. Doesn't seem to be doing too hot. Use my medicine. A medicine pipe to heal. Okay. So you do have healing items. Right, okay. So we've got various things we'll be able to equip. Various skills we'll get to in a while. I'll not look at them yet. We still need to get some, presumably, skill points. Okay, what's the timing I need for this? That is the timing I need. Okay, I need to dash through and then I hold. Okay. Press quickly. I'll try that again. I'm just getting used to the combat quick. Yeah, okay. You press RB and then you continue to hold it. It's not you press it and you later hold it. Okay. I'm getting some of the controls figured out. Got a dodge. Can catch you off guard, that is allowed. For now, just blow him up. That's just a human torso. Right, we've got bloody Crimson Hibiscus. I mean, it is strong. However, you put yourself at risk by not dodging, I would imagine. Crimson Hibiscus, soaked with a villager's blood. 8 men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and cloves are usually mixed with the rest of useless parts and disposed of. So 8 men being the humans, in that case. They're kept as livestock. Livestock for who? I couldn't say. But, yeah, I'm getting a feeling they're probably related to the bad guys in this to some extent. Can I parry an arrow? I kind of want to check. Is it a good idea to check? Probably. Okay, did get hit. Did I just time it wrong though? I did just time it wrong. I was able to parry that. Okay. I think parrying it... Was that what recovered my health, or is it just I take damage and my max health is reduced and then I have like extra health that'll come back later? I don't know. For now, continue on. I can climb up you. Presumably hit this. It is shiny. And shiny means it's hittable, right? Okay, I'm getting used to parry. I feel it's kind of a critical thing in this. So I'm wanting to get used to it as quickly as possible. Missed it there. Didn't miss it there though. If I'm quick enough, I can just whack them. And they do die. Seemingly a chest of some sort to the left. Crimson attacks are not blockable. Okay, good to know. Gonna do something I can parry? Yes, but it was not what I thought it would be. Okay, I did just get hit. That wasn't the best parry ever. Right, wait for my health to come back a little. Then we can heal, get the rest of it back. There we are. Not seen any breakable walls yet. Doesn't mean there aren't any. Just that I've not seen any. I'm assuming there will be secrets hidden somewhere. I just couldn't quite say where yet. Or your attacks. I need to figure out the timings. There we go. Yeah, just whack him. There you go. It's good enough. I mean, a lot of the time it probably will be easier just dodging. I do think parrying's very powerful. If I can pull it off. I'm gonna need to get in the habit of doing it. But I need to remember, it's not just parries. Ouch. Parried straight into that laser. That's not ideal. I mean, we're doing fine. Unlock the shortcut. Is this a way up and down? It is. And you can likely... yeah, I could likely use that in the future. I don't think I'm going to go all the way back. I thought that was closer to the checkpoint. It's not. That was something hidden. I spotted that. It didn't look like there was a wall. Ouch, that zaps me. I was thinking I could hit it and it would just give me stuff. I didn't think it was actually a hazard. I mean, it makes sense. Sparkling red thing is not very friendly. What's surprising though is these guys here seem to be partly flesh, but also partly technology. I'd assume this is what we're using, like the brains that are harvested from these ape men before. Ape men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behaviour. Caution is advised when dealing with. Ape men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Haitian sphere. They are one of extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. Yet they're treated as livestock, despite being a rare case. Yeah, they expected to be a kid, he's not there. Perimeter breached by a living organism. Why is there a picture of a conspiracy theorist there? Or what looks similar to him at least. As well as me. We're in trouble, my lord. The destruction of a harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. Big matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I've prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. It's for that 8-man child. Don't question my judgment, just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It is just that all our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach predetermined safe zone as quickly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. Wait, 8 men have breached the enclosure? Okay. Was that just on about the fact I breached the enclosure from the 8 men kind of livestock area? Or did they afterwards actually breach it? Yeah, it's a bit spooky. I've heard spookier though. But I need to remember to use my grappling hook. Okay. There's a few people here we'll have to fight. I'm mildly panicking at my first fight with multiple enemies, but we should be okay. They can't reach me if I'm here, can they? Okay, we've blown them up. Dodge shrooms, we'll get hit, and that went a lot cleaner than the previous time we fought one of those guys. Look at me, I'm improving. Who would have guessed? Okay, I was hoping I could jump on top of that. I cannot. That thing's actually an enemy. I thought that was just an obstacle at first. Can't attack upwards, so I'll need to be careful of it. There we go. Swordsman below me. Ouch. Okay. He did hit me. I need to remember I can just parry them. With that hacked, down we go. Is the sphere friendly? Of course it's not. Why would it be friendly? I can hope, you know. Spheres are a very friendly shape. Probably. Right? Wait for that guy below me to turn around. No, he still hit me. I thought if I dodged, I'd be able to get to the other side quick enough. Not quite, though. But I will heal. It's the last of my healing, but I think it's worth it. On we go. Not anything below me. Those guys just explode, I believe. So if I just dodge their attack, then they're dealt with. Don't know if they're parryable, I've not really tried. I don't know if I want to parry an explosive. Doesn't seem like the safest of ideas. another secret. A recyclable. Okay. Widely used in processors, for guards, and various machines. Amount of gin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of gin when recycled as a 3G printer. Assuming that would be the like XP you did to level up, get new skills. Very least though, another checkpoint. I can get my healing back. I wanna go down? Kind of, I don't think there's anything down here yet. I think this is a... yeah, probably a shortcut later. Okay, ranged guy is dealt with. Dodged his attack. Blew him up. Perfect, look at that. Absolutely flawless. Almost think I know what I'm doing. I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting better though. I definitely feel like I'm improving, which is nice. There's... I think that was a thing that gives me more healing items. I'm not certain. I'm also not certain what these things are. Ow. Okay, so it's not anything I can interact with now, I don't think. This feels like I'm about to go fight a boss. Hey, look at that, it's a boss. Okay, it's a 3-hit combo, seemingly. I think if you try to parry, it does actually give you some of your stuff back. If you fail, like some of the damage you take. Blow him up. Look at that. I'm not entirely convinced it helps much, but I did a parry. Didn't manage fairly. Finished him with a parry, well that feels good. Only just beat him, but I did beat him. And get myself an achievement. I'll need to look into turning off the sound servos. I forgot to do that since going over Windows 11. Catching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. That could be useful. However, there's not anywhere else I can go just yet, so to the left. It's all locked aside from the central hall. Is that a tree with eyeballs? Or is that just like some kind of fungus? I don't know. As a Tianhao catastrophe spread, a formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project, with motivational slogans, and invited the general public to send with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. There was some kind of event that happened, and it seems possibly related to why we're harvesting humans. Or they're harvesting humans. My lord, I sense that you have made it safely to Kinsale District. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Zhang seems to be flourishing more than ever. You're up 3D. Didn't expect 3D stuff. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have?
Okay.
Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the very mechanism you designed. Roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore. As long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root's pinnacle, so we can rebuild, order, and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires possession of all the soul seals. You'll need to snatch him from the other 9 souls. Okay, so I'm one of the souls. So as mentioned, there's 10 in total. You certainly will not give him up without a fight. If you've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut him up for good. As you're probably aware, my calculations predict that that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. Hey. So I was one who made all of this. Or made something important to all of this. Chandel Council undertook the legacy of a legendary Feng Shi Lear and initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun bigged farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. I mean, I should probably go interact with the door, but what's over here? Oh, that's bad. I'm not going that way yet. I don't have the health to be dealing with enemies. I think that's a button I could hit up there and let me access something. I cannot access anything there, except invisibility. Which means, in theory, I could go this way. I need to, like, defeat you? Okay, he's not defeatable. Never you mind. I cannot go that way. Big door it is. I am liking this so far. This is cool. If I stay still, does my guy just cough blood? He does. That's not healthy. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. I don't trust it. Why is it so quiet? Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. Right, so we can't do anything there yet. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press LT to activate scout mode. Can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It's an ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. Okay. And you can go into those to hack things. Okay. Scout mode is going to be useful. And yeah, you can go up here, hack this crystal. So I'll always be a kind of red crystal I'm looking for. What I don't like is the fact I've got a dodge ability with Venom. That seems concerning.
走营关卡，
Oh, and that was the advisor we were talking to a minute ago. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I've been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes. It's the only thing I could do at the time. Members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think it'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast.
乌卡，
As you wish. But first, I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interface in 3, 2... That looks a lot more lively.
进来，
Done. The alarm system for the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you're tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan after all. No need, I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood? Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Repair completed. You remained very calm, as always, during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report?
老 K，
As mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. Right, okay. That being kind of the aim of the game. Souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in the respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I do not have permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of our zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you
玩
remotely.
猜弄提走，
Be careful, and may fortune be in your favour. And yeah, we've now got the Jade system. So you can use that, was that time-stopping ability? Seems pretty fun. I'm hoping it'll be useful. I'll give you a lot of time spare, hopefully, after doing a parry and then trying to activate the thing by holding it. Yeah. I'm sure the odds will be in my favour, right? Did they get human literature when they went to what I assume is Earth to get the humans from the text we saw before? Because they might have Hunger Games here. It might be possible they've seen it. Jade system has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. The system is developed by the ancient Fang Shi Guild to assist in combat. Certain different jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. Should be noted, the extensive Jade system requires a great deal of computing power. And is computing power just from leveling up? Or is that going to be something I find? That's a big chest up there. Love me a big chest. That's great. And... Huh. Hello, Schwan. Yay! You. I finally caught up with you. Schwan? There's no way I'd miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How'd you get here? Ah, Nong brought me here. He found a hole underneath an altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
Huh?
Nong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah. On our way, we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There's this huge glowing beetle too. Nong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. I saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You're the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want to do is stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. You trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay, well be careful out there. Or, well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. He's just looking at the virtual scenery. I don't have anything to give to him. Never seen such smooth stones in my life. Never been made. These lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So it is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay! Pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. Not anything more to talk to him about? In which case, I very much need to get my health. But I'm after that big chest afterwards. This seems to be more than just a way to get my health. Well, the vines have taken me. Right. Don't do that. I thought it was odd that it let me walk off this side. Apparently it's not something I should do. Oh, I saw a statue of you. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realised. Where am I? That limitless realm. There are forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. I don't understand a single thing you're saying. One asks, well, never answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvellous? You create this space. Yours really does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusang for eons. Yet, when faced with this multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left me wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what's natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. Lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of time. Said I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to Four Seasons Pavilion. Never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If that actually works, this will save me a lot of time. This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Right. So I'm different. Is that because of how whole I died and then was resurrected? By the tree? That's my immediate guess. When you was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots of Fusang. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. We've unlocked fast travel. More importantly though, big chest. It was up here. I want the big chest. Oh, I can't get to it. I thought that was a door or something. Do you have a 3D printer where I could recycle that for money? I could create something. A pipe vial sounds incredibly useful. I mean, it's just extra medicine. Allows talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target. Sounds very useful. Increase health restored by a pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. Don't know if I like that one. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. I like this one. That sounds good. Must be used in tandem with the bullet deflect skill, however. I don't have that, as far as I'm aware. So we'll save up. We need another 60... whatever currency it was. Was it Gin? I think G-I-N? Maybe I check my inventory. Yeah, breaks them into Gin. Out here, there's not much. Are you doing okay, fella? I mean, if I pay 100, I can repair him. I feel that's worth it. Robot assistant, get me data on this region. Solarian? Lower loading. Is it broken? It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious. This thing... No. Are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself. I will disassemble you. Easy. Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Shanghai 9000? Won't hurt you. Help. Service. Help. Guide. Slarian. Shanghai 9000. Cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefits. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000. Collect. Each zone. Map data check. Shanghai 9000. Analyze. Map. Show you. Help. Hack. Read. Resources. Information. You win. I win. We win. You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct. Shanghai 9000. 1 for each zone. 1 Shanghai 9000. 1. Map data chip. Thank you. Cooperation. Yep, certainly quick to thank me. Acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds, good rewards. Okay. Don't have anything to give to you. Give me chips. Help you. That's all for now. Oh, Shran. You weren't here before. You feeling okay, Yi? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe. I'll do my best. What I do want to do, though, is see, can I send you to hack a chest? Presumably, no. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's worth checking. If I go here, I can install Jade. Okay, this is very similar to how you can equip stuff in Hollow Knight, seemingly. This will take up 2 of my slots if I equip it. There we go. I'll be worth it. And skills, I have got 1 skill point. Triple slash and parry we have. We can upgrade parry to be bullet deflect. I do kind of want. Otherwise, increased damage hitting someone from behind with a strong attack. We don't have an Azure bow. Final strike of triple slash. Talisman explosions. Okay, could be useful. Maximum key capacity. Is that my health? I don't know. I think that's seemingly used for talismans. This lets me run. Running is... I mean, I definitely want it. Is it a complete necessity? I think bullet deflect is more useful for the immediate moment, but it's not going to be long until I grab the ability to run. Because that lets me get a new talisman. Talisman will automatically detonate after a short delay, lowering the risk of being attacked during detonation. Yeah, that seems fun, but for now, I can parry and deflect. That's going to be useful. Because I'm sure there's going to be much more annoying ranged enemies in the future. My immediate thoughts are, is there anything on top of the room? Nope. I now know what I need to keep an eye out for. And I know, off to the right, 100% there was something. However, if I'm remembering correctly, I couldn't go anywhere over here. I could go somewhere over here. Never you mind. This isn't what I was aiming for, but I will investigate it. Gets me information. Council tenets. Legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge and insight. The Ando Council was founded by a group of scientists and former nobles who were opposed to Taoism. In its early days, it faced suppression and operated in secrecy, but over time it developed a centralized structure. 10 wise individuals, known as the 10 souls, were chosen annually as leaders, guiding the organization with each of the respective tenets. Okay, that feels like a more important way to go than where I was planning to go. I'm gonna explore at least the rooms immediately here for now. I'm gonna ignore you. You do not seem friendly, and I think that's a way back from somewhere. For now, I want to go to where I had in mind, which is back down this lift. Because I believe there was one door I can get through down here. I think I remember there being something hackable anyway. Ah. I can't get back, can I? Yeah, because I need to be able to jump over them. Never mind. While there may have been something hackable, I cannot hack it yet. In which case... I mean, my immediate thoughts are I want to go to the right, so therefore I'm going to go to the left, because that doesn't seem as correct as a way to go. I'm regretting the fact I didn't take the ability to run. That would have been quite useful. Yeah, what have we got here? I have a feeling we can't get past you. Yeah, I can't apply my talisman to him, so there's no way to get through. Ah well, worth trying. With that having been explored, it's quite a long run all the way back, but we're all the way to the right is our next move. I still want to figure out how to get down below where I am currently as well. So maybe keep a little bit of an eye out down there. I'm not seeing any platforms I could drop through, however. Yes, this is definitely the correct way. I hope you haven't gone far, but there's something I'm sure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the vision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? A soul in charge of power reservoir. Lord Koufu. That damn bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Koufu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough. I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of a central core. Take a transport elevator down, and you should be able to find it. I think the only one I can go hack is here. There we are. I'm guessing then that Koufu guy is our first target? Friend? One of the two. Anything above? Not at all. In which case, keep an eye out on the sides. This feels like there's a fight. It's not going too badly though. Not just yet. I feel that kind of electric guy dropping on top of me was a little bit mean. But we're surviving. Okay, that's definitely something dangerous. As dangerous as it does projectiles. Can I deflect it? If I time it better, maybe. There you go. First projectile deflection. I'm proud of myself for that. Didn't actually have to fight it, we need to go down here. But, still, I'd like to say it was worth doing. And with that, the alarm seems to have been turned off. Okay, that's someone who's coming to investigate, because I think they spotted me. That's interesting. Stealth's actually a mechanic here. Like, I knew they, like, didn't entirely spot you if you dropped behind them. I didn't think they'd come and investigate. Alright, murder you quickly. Oh, I can do my talisman regardless of if I parried. The parry, I think, is what charges it. To be able to do a talisman. But I don't need to immediately do it after. I just need to parry to charge it, and then I can just use a talisman. That's pretty cool, that. I'm seeing there's a chest over there. It's worth grabbing, but no, there might be something in this corner. There isn't. I think it's just through here that is the only way to go. Or yet again, more of those green, whatever those are. I don't think there's any healing above. Let's just continue on my way in. Never mind, there's healing here. And I'm being grabbed by the vines again. Is this going to be a common occurrence? Seems kind of traumatic. Again, nothing to the left. You've got to check for these things though. What am I doing? Not trying to dance. Jump above and press LB. We've unlocked an ability. Or maybe we had it all along, I just didn't know to press the button. Trick is not to predict, but to expose. Your reaction is as important as your timing. To think that the green key aura was visible all along. Crimson attacks can be countered with this. I need to time it a little bit better. It's doable. It's getting the timing correct. It's a bit of a funky one when the jump's involved, but I can figure that out. Suppose the flow of key. Oh, he's gone. I didn't get to read it. That's us got an ability. That was quick. That is an ability we've now gained. We did not have it before. Use it midair to bounce off new Kunlun's green energy orbs to gain access to higher areas or explore new paths. The green glow is present on an enemy using a crimson attack. I can use it to inflict internal damage. Only if they have a green aura. I'll need to learn to keep an eye out for that. I mean, I immediately know where I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go back to the very first area. Anomalous root node. Nodes were one of the key technologies that the Fang Shi Guild unlocked and laid the foundation for advanced rhizmatic technology. Today, the flow and transmission of rhizmatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, mechanisms behind these primordial roots are still shrouded in mystery, even for modern Solarians. I mean, there's immediately something down here. What's this all about? Stuff below me. More importantly, there's you, and you've got a shield. Away he goes. Can I parry you? I can. Once I parry him, he's hackable. Right. Okay. So now we know how you deal with that. Heading down. There's an enemy there. But the feeling I want to be parrying you. Yeah, because he's got a green aura. I can parry him. And there we go. It's my chest. A very fancy looking chest. The 4 treasures of the study. Solarian artifact that could be gifted to Xuan Xuan. An ancient writing tool, calligraphy has transformed into traditional art, with emphasis being placed on the erudite, scholarly atmosphere created by each purposeful brushstroke. Give that to a kid. Lovely. Well, we're not going out that way yet. Jeez, just look at the window. It is like torrential rain out there. Ouch. Okay, he can be parried with that. That's good to know. If I was not in a position where my jump was blocked, I would have been a lot healthier there, I think. I'm still needing to get that figured out in actual combat. Yeah. Not quite there. But first death, I think that's a fine enough animator to have my first death to. While I'm trying to figure out quite how to do certain things. Do I need to go just revisit where I died? Or did I just lose? I just lose my money, or is it on the enemy? It might be attached to the enemy. Would make sense. Yeah, he's got an aura about him. Ouch. You've blown them up, bro. I've done it. Soul Cloud. Yijin's, or Yi's Jin and experience fall onto the battlefield if he dies. Give him a chance to retrieve him after he is born. Or reborn. Sorry, not born. Have a quick look out the window because it is pretty heavy rain. Just close it to be safe. There we go. The window is now closed. There's like practically a river flowing down the street. Yeah, cause geez, that's a lot of rain. Anyway, that's enough being distracted by the weather. Back to the game. You shift forward when you do an attack. Okay, that is useful to be aware of. You willing to shoot me, fella? Not quite yet. There you go. Right, I do get a map. So I can figure out where everything connects. For example, this I recognise as a lift that I took after that first boss. So I wanted to come here anyway. May as well use my healing and see how much healing I get from this. I get all that. On top of here for a moment. We do have a floaty enemy to worry about. Yeah, that went badly. I mildly panicked. I shouldn't have. I just need to jump over him. There we go. You, I should be able to parry. Good stuff. That is apparently the only one we needed. Another basic node. Can get some healing, so I might as well. I'm noticing as well. Okay, that isn't a platform I can go through. It just looks like it might have been pass-throughable. There is apparently in here a way up. But that would be the way back to the starting area, right? Like the Peach Blossom Village, was it? So you probably don't need to be doing that. Instead, continue on down here. I'm liking this so far. I didn't expect it to have quite such a kind of technology focus. But no, that is cool. I'm liking it. Could go down, but it's likely... Never mind, I was going to say it's likely easier to get down from up than it is up from down. We can only go down. You're an explodey fella. Yep, that's about right. This one doesn't have a shield, so he's a lot easier to take out. I would like to parry him though. That is destructible. Gets me a chest. Another basic node. Or basic component, sorry. That ought to be handy in terms of I can just save it until I need it. here. I have not been to the right as of yet. To turn. I do need some healing. There we go. Before we do anything, open up this. You gonna come attack me? I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna kill you. Perfect. That lets me move platforms. That would have a way in from the other side. I go above. The way in would probably be from underneath that lift. I can go down. That's there's something over to the side, isn't there? There's a hidden room. Got distracted and then therefore hit by that enemy. But that, yeah, is an area I can walk in. Quickly heal. Man, he's fairly hidden for something that needs to be done down there. I wonder entirely what that would get me if it needs 3 of them. Because 2 of them got me a fairly big reward. And like, was it the artifact I got? I think it was the artifact. If I activate you, there we are. We can absorb a Tau fruit. What on earth is a Tau fruit? The Salarian dies after succumbing to Tianhao. Their body will produce a gorgeous flower. It's unclear why this happens. During the process, the experience of a deceased's life are converted into something like a fruit, filling it with the energy of life. It's a key item of some sort. With a small amount of skill points upon absorption, slightly increases slash and talisman damage. So that's a pretty useful thing. That's just straight up, I do more damage and get some skill points. Yeah, that's good. That's good. For now, I know I could call the lift again. I'm gonna go this way, however. Which I think was the right move, because I just found one of these. I did very much need my healing. I did also need to try and use my... I don't know how I use it. Never mind. How do I use that fruit, I wonder? I'm sure I'll figure it out. On air, hold down and X to perform a special kick. Bounce me up in the air for a bit. Successfully landed. Could be useful, but I'm thinking grab you. Don't need swift rise yet. I do think a key boost would be useful. More damage from behind would also be useful though. I'm gonna say damage from behind first. I'm assuming Pavilion would just be me fast travelling back home. Over here it is very dark. I could do something above, potentially. I do want to take out the sky below me, if I can. That's safe enough. Yep, that is safe enough, and that new being able to damage people from behind ability must say I do quite like it. Do need to still find one more of those guys, who presumably shouldn't be too hard to find. That looks like it transitions me to a new area. I'm gonna say we leave you alone for the immediate moment. I'd like to get above where I am now. I think might be where the last one is, like on top of this building, wherever that red thing goes. I could scout. Scouting tells me... Okay, I could potentially get through there. I want to get on top of this to lower a rope. There is a big chest. That looks to be the end of a passage. In which case up the lift, I think, seems like the only way to go without leaving the area. There wasn't anything else down there. Up we go. Seeing those crystals, is that what means those are going to move? So I'm going to explore other stuff first, namely you. Perfect. Found exactly what I was looking for, and that isn't the type of chest I recognise. In here, there's an enemy. I'd seen him, but he still managed to get me. That's just the way back. However, okay, I need to get left again if I want to investigate. Yeah, because I can't get up there, sadly. Right, okay. I think I'm seeing how that would work. I need to be very quick about this if I want to do it though. Not manage that. So I need to not do jumping, I need to just press up on the movement. I can hack that and stop it from moving. Okay. That is useful. So that means I can do this. I'd wondered why it started glowing. Yeah, look at that. I'm solving very basic puzzles, to be fair, but still puzzles. There's a chest. And an explodey guy. Okay. I tried blowing up, but I did get mildly exploded myself. Is that him dead? I think so. So now we need to hack you. Money and a poison. A medicinal citrate. That doesn't sound like poison. Orange tinted core. People once mixed it with wine, believing it would strengthen the body. However, taking it in large quantities is harmful. The standard component. That would get me even more money. Well, in that case, down we go. Quickly get my health back. And then we shall continue on our way, get that chest we found. And then see what's through this platform. It's a jade. Okay. Reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying, increasing stability when enduring heavy hits. I'll be honest, didn't realise I did get knocked back. I wasn't paying that close attention, apparently. Here we are at the power reservoir. So this is where we were aiming to go. I mean, it's nice to have. I don't think I'll be using it anytime soon because I do like the idea of just immobilizing people. Even if only temporarily. What have we got? Small chest. Not gonna complain. It's free stuff. You are an enemy who I can probably get behind. Didn't quite work out, but he's dead anyway. Just hoping to get behind this one. That gets us a big hit to start. Was not able to parry that one. I thought he'd have a green aura, he did not. Yeah, those ones are going to keep throwing me off slightly, I think. But it's fine. Can I get the floaty dude? Yes, I can. He did manage to damage me though, annoyingly. Here there is a turret. That's bad projectiles, I don't like them. Speed up you for now. Assuming I can hack it. We can. Another standard component. We've got plenty of money. Could go buy another use of medicine. It might be worth it. I don't know if you can fast travel back out here, but I think you can from what it was saying. I don't think I can combo into him. I'm just gonna do that. I was wondering if I could, if I timed it right, get my extra damage from attacking from behind with a strong attack. Because it needs to be from stealth. It just needs to be attacking him from behind. Don't know what you do yet. We will continue to wonder. I got turned around. That's a shame. Really shouldn't have taken any damage from him, but it doesn't matter. We've got this anyway. I'll rest, and I think it is probably worth going to the pavilion. I am thinking I should be able to teleport back here. So you've got a couple of things to do. Firstly, have a writing set, little boy. Here. This is a calligraphy brush. Stop writing back with charcoal. Wow, you're right with this. How do I hold it? You're holding it backwards. Lick it and go. Remember, order of your strokes is very important. The tip is so soft. That my words look all crooked. Practice more. It's not easy at first. As a first timer, you're already more talented than I ever was. Who taught you to write? Was it your mum, dad, or your teacher? We had a big tree in our yard, under which was my first classroom. Back then, I had a clay classmate.
Oh?
Who's your classmate? Pay attention, that's another mistake. Calligraphy demands focus, you mustn't be distracted. Ah, I know. Thank you for repaying you. I just thought of some new ideas. I want to write them down quickly so I don't forget. Are you done with your story yet? I'm already at chapter 102. The hero dug out the divine sword from the fields and is now going to sea to duel with the fish princess. Okay, that sounds like a good opportunity to practice. Don't forget to keep your back straight. Your eyes should also be a healthy distance away from the paper.
Hoi!
Okay. Yeah, he's having fun.
Bisud?
You feeling okay, Yi? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Back to the last node I was at. Okay. So you can fast travel back here and then to where you came from. But that is the limit of your fast travel. Ah, that's Kaufa. Or however pronounce his name. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Ah, this is such a hassle. There's a central control room for power reservoir. Please listen carefully. I don't know how you woke from hibernation, or how you managed to get here. However, this is a restricted zone. So according to the law, all trespassers will be removed. Your lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. Already summoned the Dusk Guardians to handle the situation. It's me, Yi. Who did you say you were? You heard what I said. Disarm the security system already. Now you listen to me. I don't know what kind of hilarious prankster you think you are. Do you really think you'd fool me with that crude disguise? Leave now. A nuisance. In fairness, he thinks I'm dead, I would imagine. Yeah, we can hack that later to get in through another route above. For now, we're doing fine. Just go in here. Ow, I'm being attacked. I didn't think you'd aggro from far away. Apparently you do. What am I hacking this for? Open the door. Down below. Okay. If I'm not able to jump. Oh. Fair enough. I feel I should go to that door. There's clearly something going on here with the lift. You are going to do your best to stop me from hacking, aren't you? Yeah. Let it take a shot. Then I can hack. You know what? Maybe I can't hack that. Also, I forgot to do what I meant to, like, properly go back to the, like, pavilion for. I forgot to get my extra healing charged, didn't I? Is it worth going all the way back? To be fair, I've not gone very far, have I? And right, you can walk across those wires. You cannot really fall onto those wires. Try and kill him, no, he's killed me. Every bit. I still need to get better at those parries. I'm doing my best. It's easy to panic. It's easy to panic. I'll go kill the guy and then I'm gonna return up here. If I can. Yeah, gonna do a big attack, or what are you doing? Just a reasonably small one. There we are. He's dead. We can hack this. We are. Another one of these fruits. Dust Guardian recording device. Log entry. The deceased has been confirmed to be a Dust Guardian. It is speculated that an explosion occurred while he was on patrol. He was pierced by a piece of scaffolding when the structure collapsed and died immediately. Hello, is this how we do log entries? I can't believe I encountered something like this on my first shift. I had a lot of external injuries, and it looks horrible. I hope his spirit will be able to rest in peace. I'm feeling drowsy after our last medical injection. The symptoms are slowly going away. I thought I would never be able to board the new Kunlun, so imagine my surprise when I became a Dust Guardian. It's incredible to think about. Poor fella just died his first shift. Oh no. I mean, would there be worse first shifts you could have than that? I don't know. Also, I can't break it from this side. No, I can't. In which case, I really do want to be able to go down there. If I'm quick. Maybe? I don't think even if I'm quick I can do that. Do just want to go through here. Because I would like to get the extra medicinal charge. There we go. Back to the pavilion. Where I've not actually met the conspiracy theorist guy. I should maybe see if I can find him. Because he'll presumably be somewhere around this area. Firstly, I create a pipe vial. Next one costs 2,000. Which I could afford. That was worth it. There we go. So that's doubled the amount of healing I now have available. I hadn't thought I'd be able to get 2 of them. Okay, boy does not care about that at all. I thought he might. But apparently he doesn't. Is conspiracy theorist guy over here? Not at all. Do you have anything to talk about? My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I wanted to ask you this ever since I came back. Where's your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Wasn't it adjusted your original settings? I've been ordered to not divulge that information, but your instance seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. Even activated my built-in therapist module. So somebody cared that I died. Considering it sounded like the rest were quite wanting me dead and were suspicious of me. That is actually interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to get here. I think I need to have both prerequisites to get it, so I'm gonna probably try and get down to here next. Also, some help after picking up experience dropped after death. That's gonna be useful. Just the extra health. The extra key point as well should be useful. Which means I can now do 2 talismans, potentially. We should be fine to just jump across here. Call the left. Get both of them to come down, we can kill them. There we are. I'm not going to bother trying to do anything over there now. That would be silly. I would waste my time trying to do something silly. That's not like me. Heading up here, can you turn around? That you can. Good stuff. Unlock the door. Is this a bridge? It's a bridge? Ah, and a boss of some type. Mini boss. Some dangerous fella. He does make an aura when he does that, so that is parryable. I need to know what his attack patterns are before I do much. Doing well here. I don't think we got hit once. Grab like the small bits of change it dropped from boxes. Yeah, might as well. Hack that open, but I could also go down here. Yeah, because if I can get this box to move on the other side, I can then hack the... whatever it is down here, the door? Whatever the opening in the floor is. Would you call it a door? Hatch, maybe? I think hatch would be more correct. That guy lose track of me after I jumped over him. I think he did. This gets me a fairly sizable chest. Standard component, I will not say no. Yeah, we've only really got up to go. So we shall. here? Can I just climb up here? I can. Ow. Can also get shot. I thought I'd be safe in that corner. I was not. Anything up the way? I mean, I can go up. But, nah, nothing up there. Activating this, I think we completed that area. That's what I'm gonna think. Cutscene.
文琪比森，
How are you doing, dear brother?
文琪兄，
Sun is out today. Remember how we used to go hiking on sunny days like this? It's at that age when I couldn't stop asking questions. You're always so patient as you try to explain every bit of the scenery around us. You're the best. You know everything there was to know about everything. Those pretty towers. Can we go play over there?
半눈,
No, we can't. Those aren't towers. They're rhizomatic columns from the turbulent era. Rhizomatic columns? The vessels for storing rhizomatic energy. Think of them as big batteries. You should have learned this in class already, Hang. I don't really like my classes. I want to hear about it from you, Yi. Your stories are way more interesting than my textbooks. Okay.
너분,
Seems you have a fairly decent relationship with it. Aren't stories silly? Rhizomatic columns were an invention that changed the world. Scientists from long ago created them to make everyone's lives better. But the adults around us are biased. They consider all technology from the turbulent era to be dangerous weapons of war. Now, these momentous breakthroughs just sit here collecting dust and weeds. Christ, this music is loud. Never music's not been this loud, has it? Now, these momentous breakthroughs just sit here collecting dust and weeds.
어?
What do you mean? Are they broken? Acting them isn't as easy as flipping a switch.
너 빡지.
But don't you worry. One day your big brother will fix them all up. After you fix them, promise me you'll go play in one of those columns.
아,
That's not somewhere we can play, silly. I thought I just told you that. Yeah, they have been fixed, 'cause we've seen them in the
加
background.
牛比森，
Yeah, like right behind us now. Might not have understood everything you said, but I wanted to cling to you all the time. I thought you were the smartest person in the whole world. Colour of the sky, where rain comes from, 5 stars shimmer. You knew about it all. Accomplished so much and received all those lofty titles since
就
then.
待57年。
But to me, you've always been the most amazing person in the world. That is a one-sided conversation, so was that actually a conversation? Or is that a memory? I'm hoping the sister's alright. We seemed to be on fine enough terms. Yeah, I'm not the most trusting of her yet. Activate you, and we have someone making noise. Hello. Where's that weird noise coming from? A defect?
顽强，
Pardon me, I was captivated by the incredible craftsmanship of this building. The words burst forth, flowing freely. I've never seen a weapon that shows interest in the arts. What's your model? Oh, the circumstances of birth do not make a sage make. I may run man-made circuitry, but I place much faith in my poetry. Pray, call me Chiyu. I am also known as Battle Lord Mark II. May I inquire as to your esteemed name? Call me Yi. No need for formalities. Well met. This fortuitous encounter deserves a verse of its own. When blossoms drift from swaying willow boughs, the morning air bestrews its sweet perfume. Stay not adrift for more than spring allows. There is less time to cherish when we presume. Your meter's off. Alas, is it so? You're right, Sir Yi. Fine line contains an error. Thought of which is an issue with operator 37 in my system. Allow me a moment to replace. Oh, I'm bereft of gin and unable to carry out repairs. Whatever shall I do? Need gin? Gin is a keystone for all that harness the electrical humours. The artificial beings like myself, or for artificial beings like myself, it is but the most precious of precious materials. Oh, I have travelled far and wide, gathering myriad treasures. Without gin, melding my connections, they just become a burden. I've devised a plan that might resolve this urgent need. Judging by your attire, I surmise you must have been born into wealth. Tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant collection of precious artifacts. If you have gin to barter, I would be willing to part with a few of my treasures. Cruise at your leisure, sir. Computing unit is equipment. Presumably gives you more space for these. A ball of flavor is a poison. Dragon's whip. Necroceps. Why are there so many poisons? Animal feed made from food waste, very nutritious for some livestock. Shouldn't be ingested due to excess amounts of bacteria present during fermentation. Dragon's whip is the tongue of a dragon snake containing deadly toxins. Spreads its poisonous saliva around its to kill its prey. Pork was an insect that died from parasitic fungus. Fungus hijacks the animal's nervous system while keeping it moving even after the insect has died. Roots and stems of this alpine plant resemble a person. Vaguely. It is rich in toxic alkaloids. A single root can down a giant beast. I didn't really look at these other ones. Increased recovery rate of internal damage. Could be alright. Recover some health after a successful shadow strike. That might be nice. Increased damage output when health is below 25%. Probably not. Shorten the time needed for you to use medicinal pipe. That one again useful. I like both of those. Better health stuff is never going to be bad. Okay, quickly rest up. Get my health and healing. I've got time to go for a bit longer. So go we shall. Prismatic energy is generated when the primordial roots absorb light. Over past millennia, and with the development of Slarian technology, methods for extracting and storing this energy have been continuously improved upon. During the Turbulent Era, the G Kingdom created the first large-scale rhizomatic columns to meet the power needs of their military. Groups of these columns were built across Penglai, by various kingdoms. However, with the rise of Taoism, the columns slowly fell into disrepair. Not any immediate enemies. There is you, however. Yeah, being able to sneak up from behind is very beneficial. Just wait for this guy to do his next patrol pla. Ouch, I tried to dodge, but my dodge wasn't ready. I should have just deflected it. You do patrol. We're doing fine enough. To actually make sure I hit the button to do the parry. You know what? Ali's not immediately attacking me. There we go. Did, however, notice this. That is quite well hidden. It's me a single, fairly small chest, basic component. That's fine. I have a feeling we've likely been down here before. Ah, we can't send him through those black barriers. Yes, it's somewhat sensible. Can't send him too far into the unknown if it's enemy territory. Anything up there? Nope, just a gap in the pipes. Not anything above as far as I can tell. That's something you activate. Never mind, don't hit it. An artifact. This is going to be for Xuan as well. Sophisticated tool, set crafted by the great craftsman of Ying. This is a must-have dream tool for even the most accomplished of craftsmen. And that's a lot to give to a kid, if it's that impressive of a tool. And okay, it's another one of you, the map people. Wow, hello sir, hello sir. Enjoy sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills. You can live the second home of your dreams. I'm looking for... I know, don't say anything. I know what you want. You did tour right. I'm so stoked. Just stand there. Take a seat. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Where's the soul in charges? Huh? What? Do you have business with Lord Wafu? I'm gonna say it might be how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm gonna bounce between pronunciations, I feel. If you're going, kick me in. Oh, I'm sorry. Please stop glaring at me. Lord Kwafu's vital sanctum can be found within the Radiant Pagoda. His lordship may have been born in the Ying countryside, but he is still the most skilled engineer we have. Rumour has it that due to stunning looks and the overwhelming charisma of his imposing figure, he's never once left the pagoda since he arrived here. You've even laid eyes on his lordship. So enigmatic, isn't he? I dreamed to be able to take a photo with him one day. Status report in the region? Alright, okay. New Kinlan power grid is currently off peak. Prismatic columns are only operating at 40% capacity island-wide. Operations at the Radiant Pagoda are also operating at a minimum level. Operations on non-essential bridges have been suspended. Several anomalies have appeared across the power grid. Zonan, Daya, and many other generators are no longer connected. Dusk Guardian support staff have been deployed to repair these anomalies. Estimated repair time? The estimate failed. What do you think? I decided everything clearly and properly, right? I did good, didn't I? Yeah, I did a great job. I want to enter. Going to Green Pagoda? Good choice! It's great for photos. However, there isn't enough electricity to power the light bridge that leads to the pagoda. I'd love to take you inside, but my aspirations exceed my capabilities. Is there any other way to power the light bridge? Yes, but you do not have administrator privileges, so I cannot share that information. Can, however, recommend one of our other fantastic observation decks in the power reservoir. He can tell you the best spots to snap pictures. I'm friends, he doesn't mind. I'm friends with the administrator. Really? My, how did you ever become friends with such an impressive figure? Or important figure? Impressive! I've never seen him before. I'll help you with the bridge, but could you get me an autograph in return? There's a backup control room right below here where we're standing. It's built in case of emergencies. You can manually increase the power output in the control room, but it should reactivate the light bridge. I was allowed to say that? Wow. That is like a secret or something. How exciting. What? Leaving already? What pity. Why don't you stay for a cup of tea? What interesting robots. He means well enough, doesn't he? So going down there, I feel I'm not getting back up easily. So is there anything more over to this side? I mean, there is something up top, but not anything I can do yet. So down I go. Dog has been dealt with. May as well heal up. I also apparently have a skill point. I missed that. I think we're waiting for 2 skill points for anything. Yeah, we can't do anything just yet. Oh well, rest up at least. Think of that. Yeah, we've got time for a bit longer. Remember, there was also the dog. Yep, the dog found me. Never mind. But we got him. The dog has been dealt with. That would be the control room. There's not anything else to do. So in we go. This feels like a boss fight. Like, this is gonna be a boss arena. No. No. Still don't trust this room. But no. No fighting. Now you can hear me, you bastard. Stop hacking into my systems. I tried asking nicely. I'm going to have to use force to deal with you. A craftsman like you becomes skilled in martial arts. That's Snark. Could it really be you? Ah, forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already in a bad mood and these constant startling alarms aren't helping. Listen up, this is my final warning. The guards have been deployed. And these killing machines won't be swayed by words. You're on your own. There was going to be a fight anyway. Right, that's fine. Okay, we're no longer in the middle of everyone, so we're doing a lot better. Any more? Yes, there is more. One of you does multiple projectiles. But that went pretty cleanly, all in all. Through here we can drop down, kill very quickly. Can I just reflect the projectile? It's kind of more fun doing that. Not quite. I'll just kill you. I'd hope that would be a kill, but apparently not. That now open. We still can't get into there, can we? And going higher up doesn't help. Alright, well that leaves me this. Deep energy demands of Eternal Call from Project. The Sol Cafu made improvements to Rhizomatic column interconnections, linked up Kunlun's various power plants, and created the Power Reservoir, an entirely new energy storage paradigm. All of this power infrastructure was controlled through the control room inside the Radiant Pagoda. When operational, converted Rhizomatic energy can be supplied to all of New Kunlun and saved within the Power Reservoir for future interstellar transportation needs. What are we moving into exactly? This feels like a boss fight room. This looks like a boss fight room. Defense mode activated. Some kind of centaur. Oh, you're big. General Ying Zhao. Okay, hadn't quite anticipated that. Heal up a little. Oh, there's bad, like, red ground on the right. Okay, I hadn't spotted that. That threw me off. I thought I was allowed to just continue walking until I hit a wall. I am not. My stuff is just there. Need to get better at parrying this. Yeah. I'm trying to do my parries. I'm clearly not doing them very well. Yeah, the range on that I'm not used to yet. It's got quite the reach beyond where he actually is stood. Like, I'm getting a hang of some of his attacks. But he is a boss. I'm taking my time to learn. Managed to get a couple parries in. I thought that was going to be a red attack, it wasn't. Again, didn't manage there. Parrying, I feel I'm getting more used to it. It doesn't quite feel natural though, with some of these attacks. Okay, but I was far enough away, I was not. That's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna get him. Then I can finish the stream. I'm gonna get him first. I keep trying to heal. I don't think he really gives you much in the way of opportunities for it. And I thought I dodged far enough around. I had not. Yeah, 'cause dodge distance isn't quite as far as I will. It's because the camera zooms out slightly, that'll be why. That time I just didn't do anything. Parry button is working. I think I'm focusing too much on grabbing the, like, money back. At what point am I meant to dodge? I don't think I can with that. Am I like accidentally clicking in my stick while doing that? I think I'm just not letting my parry button release fully. I think it might be it. Okay, I think I'm figuring out what I'm doing wrong. Which is my hands are too tense. I think I'm holding down the parry button and I just need to tap it. Yeah, that's working a little better now. Not a lot better, it's a little. Again, I tried to dodge through him so that I could heal. That's not what you do, you just parry. I'm sure it'll give me an opportunity to heal at some point. Just focus on parrying. We're doing well this time. Just focusing on parrying, I think, does help. Yeah, this is working out a lot better. Okay, I've gotten close. I mean, I failed the parries at the end there. But that was pretty good progress. I'm happy with that. Right, that was a bit mean. I just wanted to get past him and grab my stuff, but with that having been lost now, I'm not going to be worrying about it. And to be fair, I don't think there's much I lost. I kind of spent most of my stuff ahead of time. Quite badly need to heal. I managed to get a heal in by just not trying to run away and just healing. I think that might be it. Second phase. Feels like the second phase, just heal up. What is he doing? That looks like a red attack. He's got a new ability. He does, doesn't he? Yep. And he's still got his old ones. Okay. I was ready to jump and, yeah, deflect, but that wasn't a possibility. I'm getting better at him, though. I am. I always struggle with that one attack. I don't know quite why. I know what happened there. I got knocked to the ground. That's why I couldn't parry. The first one knocked me to the ground and I couldn't parry the second. Again, that one attack. Just heal, give him a chance. Yeah, I don't know how to parry that one timing wise. Again, I was knocked down. That's what happened there. I'm seeing what's going on. I've got no idea how to properly react to it. Am I supposed to, like, dodge to stand up? I think there was an ability you could unlock that did that. didn't actually need to heal there, I just did it because I thought I did. So I'm not really looking to the tops of the screen to see my health most of the time here. Definitely improving though. And it is that you dodge to stand back up if you get knocked down. Yeah, I could do that. Ouch. Okay, I thought I was behind him. I should have known I wasn't. Again, I'm expecting him to do more red attacks. The fact he can mix both is a bit worrying. But I'll get used to him. I will. And I one day will manage to avoid that. Not today. Can you parry that? You should be able to. I don't think once have I managed to parry that follow-up attack. I feel like I've got his timings figured out. I just don't have the rest of it figured out. Like, is it distance I'm getting wrong? Or is it the timing? No, I think I'm timing myself too late for it, I think. I don't have any more healing, so I just need to hope this goes well. What I do a lot of the time there is I'm pressing the trigger instead of the bumper to parry for that attack. I don't know why. So I need to be doing that. I need to get into the habit of it. Doing well. Let's keep parrying. I am regenerating health. Just get distance on that one, because I still don't trust myself to parry it. Get distance. There we go. Yeah, we should hopefully just regenerate our health that we've lost. Yeah, there we go. Again, bumper. Not trigger. That's what I need. Okay, did that too early. Heal a bit more. Managed to dodge through him there, that was purely on instinct. I seem to have just gotten vastly worse for no good reason with parrying that attack. Again, dodged through him. I maybe shouldn't have, but that worked out okay. Keep some distance. I'm busy healing. We're doing A-okay. What is he doing? He's come back for more of those. Okay, just keep some distance and heal. That one hit me. Okay, didn't get as lucky that time. Ouch! Ah, I was knocked down so I couldn't parry. Damn it. I'm getting there. I am. There will be some. Yeah, knowing when you get knocked down is tricky because it's not all that obvious. I'm gonna try and parry more if I can. They're doing okay. We'll heal a good amount, so I want to just heal to full. Might as well. I'm gonna try and get my parry off with my jump. But I don't know where you're meant to hit them when they do it, or if you just do it. No, because again, I did it there. I didn't work. That time it did. Heal up a little bit. Oh, you're doing it again? What's going on? Yeah, just hit him a bit. Hit the trigger again. I keep doing that. I don't know why. The trigger is not in any way a parry. Good bit of damage. Again, I tried to do the parry there with the jump. Didn't work. I think you need to hit their main body, not their weapon. Is that the aim? Maybe. Doing fine. My health's not looking the best, but we're doing fine. Heal now. Go. Just wait for my passive healing to come in, and then we'll do an actual heal in a second. Can do a heal now. There we go. Not quite full health. It's moderately okay. Ouch. Okay, that was less okay. Managed to decently there. Let's keep some distance. Ouch. Heal. There we go. Okay, I saw him jump, but he was facing the other way, so I assumed it was safer to jump and dodge in that direction. I'm confused. He switched direction mid-air, is all I'm trying to get at. Something else that keeps throwing me off at the start is you're not immediately able to grab your remnant, whatever the thing is. There's a split second after it starts you can do it. Or not a split second, but a second or two after. At which point he's already attacked. Also, that is a very mean combo to start with. Not going to bother healing, so I'm fine with this not going forward currently. Yeah, there we go. So that was an abysmal start. I think the thing that throws me off most is when he knocks me down. Because I don't think Hollow Knight or any of these other games I've played similar. I had a mechanic where you get essentially stun locked. Doing well though. That should be about him done. Just wait for my passive healing to kick in, we'll heal back to full, I think. Again, I tried to do my parry in midair. It it just doesn't work half the time. And I don't know if it's like I'm getting the wrong hitbox on him or something. Or what happens. It really throws me off. It's like, I might just be timing it wrong. I don't know. Doing a lot better this time. Aside from that. We're getting a lot of perfect parries. Which are ones where I don't take any kind of damage at all. Sometimes I'll like get the health that recovers over time. That's if I do an imperfect parry. Seemingly anyway. Okay, I managed to parry him there. I don't quite know how it works, but I managed. Keep a distance. Keep my distance again. Okay, managed to parry him there. We just hit his head, seemingly. Keep my distance, because I don't know how to dodge this one properly. Keep my distance again. This might be it, we're full health currently. Doing well. I think that might be it. There we go. Got a herb catalyst. Catalyst can be installed onto pipe to increase its healing effect. High quality catalyst can increase the refinement efficiency of the pipe, which significantly augments its healing effect. However, it is an expensive medical device that few can afford. You made it out after all. Not only hacked the Pagoda's controls, you also defeated Ying Zhao. The hell are you? Let me have a good look at him, this imposter. He who dares to impersonate my deceased friend. Is that you, Yi? Why? Is it really you? You're still alive? Barely, and judging by our reaction, you don't seem too eager to see me. Oh my heavens, I never thought it'd really be you. Hold on a moment, I'll turn off the surveillance. Friend, brother, no way am I dreaming. You're not dead, I don't believe it. Praise the heavens, praise the earth, praise Fusang. I thought you fell off that cliff. I saw the surveillance footage. How did you? Slow down, let's not get too friendly just yet. There's one thing I need to check. Are you in league with them, or are you not? In a sense, I suppose I am. All I can say is, over the last 500 years I've spent in my vital sanctum, spent every single moment reliving that nightmarish day.
官東青，東陵曬咧。
How can I make you believe me? I truly didn't know before it happened. I thought they went after you to bring you back, so we could all sit down and talk. I really didn't think it would end up like this. I swear I wasn't involved. I didn't do anything. Suppose that's my greatest sin. I have the right to ask for your forgiveness. This is your ghost coming for revenge. I guess I deserve what's coming.
Aye.
Do it. I won't run. What's wrong? Forget it. I get your situation. You're never given an option either. Besides, I never fulfilled that promise I made with you, so let's call it even.
Oh.
What? You're actually forgiving me? Wow, how did you become such a nice guy? These last 5 centuries must have taken a real toll on you. In the end, it's not my fault. If I had the ability to stop them, things wouldn't have. If you truly wish to atone, help me retrieve all the soul seals.
Oh, sweet.
Soul seals? Can't be serious, are you? Asking me to betray the council? Is there really no room for negotiation? Stop being naive. Haven't they already shown their true colours? Try negotiating and look where that got me. True, but once we officially become enemies of the council, other souls will come from all over this island to hunt us down like a pair of sitting ducks. You know it full well that they aren't pushovers, brother. It's either that, or you can be the one to carry my dead body.
Oh.
Whoa, you know I can't handle that, you trickster. You knew from the start I wouldn't refuse. It's just my luck to have a friend like you. Fine, I get it, I get it. I'll do it. I intend to take them down, one after the other, before they even have a chance to fight back.
Oh.
Make it sound so easy. I'll probably end up dead or worse. Ah, what the hell. I've been sleeping well anyway. This place isn't exactly much of a hideout anymore. You have somewhere I can lay low for the time being? Four Seasons Pavilion in the central core is currently safe under the cover of Abacus. Alright, I'll be on my way. Oh, you want my soul seal, right? It's stored in a dedicated vital sanctum. You should be able to retrieve it. After you're done, meet me back at the pavilion. I have something important to return to you. Right. I'm assuming that means it's down here. This is where we learn about the guy's past. When I return, I'll use what I've learned to help my hometown.
细姑，
Also from abroad. Ying, you say? Craftsmen there are quite famous. Excellent. These engineering theories will advance our field by leaps and bounds.
老虎，邓
See in the council. Let's return home in a blaze of glory once peace has been restored. I'll follow you till that day comes. Soul Seal is a great symbol of power in the council, and the key to unlock the council code. It is a soul's proof of authority. Kwafu's Soul Seal containing the character Thing signifies loyalty. take you back. You'll also notice in that fella's room, like just a picture of all the people from his hometown. So I think he is he's a fairly loyal guy. I feel that is all for now, though. I've streamed a bit longer than I planned initially. I'm very much enjoying this. I plan to finish it, and I will be revisiting it in the hopefully not too distant future. For now though, as I go here, I rest up to drop a save. And that is us. I hope you've all enjoyed as much as I have, and I'll see you about. Bye for now.